everyone. Today we are going to study nerve impulse conduction. So in this part of the lesson we are going to study how nerve impulse is generated and how it is taken from one part to other part of the body, which is called as nerve conduction. We all know that there are many sensory organs present in our body which help us to understand the changes in the environment which are taking place. These changes may be external or internal. So these sensory organs, they pick up these stimuluses, and these stimuluses are to be taken to the central nervous system where they are going to be interpreted. After interpretation, the information is to be sent to the effector organ, which is going to show the effect. So as far as sensory organs are concerned, you know that we have got 5 sensory organs, that is eye, ear, tongue, skin, etc. So there are 5 sensory organs that we are having, and these sensory organs, they help us in picking up the stimuluses. From there, the information goes to the central nervous system, which consists of brain and spinal cord. And how the information goes there? That is through the nerves. In the brain or spinal cord, these stimuluses are interpreted, and then the response is formed or generated. Now the response has to be sent to the effector organ, which may be gland, maybe some muscle, maybe some other organ, where the information which we have received from sensory organ, according to that action is to be shown, right? Now we have got many nerves in our body, all over the body there are nerves present. So whether it is brain or spinal cord or nerves, they all are made up of special kind of cells which are called as neurons. And neurons, they have got 3 parts, that is cell body or the cytosol, then axon and the nerve ending. Axon is that part which connects cell body to the nerve ending. And cell body, it is having some dendrites on it, which may be up to 6 to 7 in number. These dendrites, they help us in receiving the stimulus, and then this information is passed on to the axon hillock, which is the funnel shaped part present inside the cytosol. This is the part which lies at the base of axon. So the information passes on to the axon, and from the axon it is taken to the nerve ending. Nerve ending may be located in the receptor organ, or it may be present in the effector organ too. It also may be forming a connection with some other neuron. So ultimately the information, it goes to receptor organ. Now because of this process, the information has to travel from one part to another part, and this information, it passes from one part to other part in the form of action potential, or which is called as electric current, which passes through the length of axon. Now this action potential or the electric current which passes through the axon, that is called as nerve impulse. So this is the process through which the information goes from one part to other part. If the nerve ending is forming a connection with some other neuron, then the same process will be repeated again. Now when the information, it goes to the axon, then the nerve cell, it gets excited. So in this portion we are going to study that how the nerve impulse is generated, or what makes the neuron get excited, and how it goes from one part to other part. Nerve impulse that are sent along the neuron, they are called as the action potentials. The action potentials means that these are the impulses which are passing through the neuron, and these action potentials are basically electric currents which travel through the length of axon when neuron is stimulated. Stimulated means activated, and sometimes we use the term that the neuron gets fired. The nerve impulse is conducted along the axon membrane in the form of wave of depolarization and repolarization. Now let us try to understand this. Depolarization and repolarization. Depolarization means removing the polarization and repolarization means creating the polarization. I hope you all remember when we studied the structure of plasma membrane, then we studied that plasma membrane is having more of positive charge on the outer side and more of negative charge on the inner side. So that means there is some potential difference across the plasma membrane. Because of unequal distribution of charge across the plasma membrane, there is polarity developing there, or we can say that the plasma membrane is polarized. Now this definition says that nerve impulse conducted along axon in the form of wave of depolarization. Depolarization means when the polarization decreases. That means the charges try to equalize each other. That will be depolarization. And repolarization means when the charges again get developed and the membrane becomes polarized. So this is the process through which the nerve impulse goes from one part to the other part. How? By the plasma membrane getting depolarized and then getting repolarized. Now let us try to understand that how the neuron is stimulated and how the nerve impulse is conducted through depolarization, or what causes depolarization and how it gets repolarized. Stimulus may be received by the receptors. Now these receptors, they are of two types. They are called as ligand gates or they are called as chemical gates.